Okay, so I've been using the iPhone 15 Pro for the past 6 to 7 months now. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys the things I went through when using this phone, the good and the bad part of this phone, and you can consider should in case you want to get yourself a 15 Pro or you're thinking of waiting for the 16 Pro. So let's go. Okay, so firstly, for the build quality of this phone, I think Apple did a good job because this phone has gone through a lot, because this phone has fell from upstairs once. I've been on the bicycle. If it went out of my pocket, it fell in a very catastrophic way, but it still survived without no scratch. So for the build quality, I think this phone is actually the best. For my own personal experience I got from the phone. And again, when you use this phone even without the casing, no one is going to notice your fingerprints around the phone, so it's going to stay clean all the time. I'm using my phone with my casing. From the look of my casing, you know my phone went through a lot, like, yeah. And one other thing is this 15 Pro is actually really light, like as compared to the 14 Pro I had. The 15 Pro is really light, and yeah, it makes the phone comfortable on your hand, so you can better manipulate. And one other thing is the Type-C. This one is, I really enjoyed it because now I can use the charger of my laptop on my phone, so I don't have to buy two chargers. And there are times I go out and I don't work with my charger, and I can meet a Samsung user and he helps me with his charger, and I can easily charge my phone. So for that one, I think it's one of the best thing I got from this phone, this Type-C. It has really helped me a lot. I've been into a lot of situations where I needed a charger and it helped me. So for that one, Apple really did a good job, and you can consider should in case you want to get yourself the 15 Pro. And the Type-C of this phone charges really fast as compared to the 14 Pro and 13 Pro. So for me, this is the fastest iPhone. It's the fastest iPhone when it concerns charging, because directly you plug the phone, it's not going to make up to an hour. It's really full. The first days I was so surprised because of the speed my phone always used to charge. It charges really fast. You need to consider, if you want really fast charging, you need to take the 15 Pro. And for the design of this phone, I don't have anything to say concerning the design, because the phone has been looking the same since iPhone 13 Pro. Because most people, because I took the color white, most people don't even know if I'm using the iPhone 13 Pro, 14 Pro, 15 Pro. People always think I'm using the 14 Pro, 13 Pro even, because of the color. So for the design, I don't really think it's really encouraging. So I expected something new on the iPhone 16 Pro. We don't see the same design. We're tired of this design. Apple, the 3 cameras. We need something different. And for the processor of this phone, the processor of this phone is really good. Even though I don't play a lot of games, but my phone has never freeze since I've been using it, and I have a lot of applications on my phone. My phone has never freeze, or any app makes like you want to be lagging. No, I've never ever faced that problem on my phone. My phone has been working so perfectly when it comes to that particular aspect. My phone has been performing so good, and this is the fastest phone, and the colors are really good and bright. Even when you're in the sun, you're still going to use your phone and you're going to see all the apps perfectly, because I always put it on my bicycle and I can use my GPS. I don't face no problem with the brightness of the screen. You're going to be able to watch even videos on it, even under the sun, perfectly. So for that one, you're not going to face no problem when it comes to that aspect. But the aspect where I don't know, like, why just 7 months. Why Apple just 7 months? I've been using this phone just for 7 months. When I was using the iPhone 14 Pro, I used the phone for over a year. I never faced any problem with the battery. But this phone, I don't know. I used it just for 7 months. Now my battery is 97%. In less than how many months my battery is 97%, and I'm using the same charger, the same head I used to charge my 14 Pro. So I don't know why the battery of this phone is just running down. Even made I turned on the battery limit mode to see if there be any changes, because I'm really sure this phone is doing to me. So before the end of this year, my phone battery is going to be like 80 something percent if it continues like this. So I don't know So might be I'm a bad user, or I don't know. If you face any of this problem, you can drop a comment, because I'm really confused. I don't really know why the battery of my phone runs out that fast. But people that had the 15 Pro Max, I asked most of my friends, they said they never face any problems with the 15 Pro Max. So I think it's the 14 Pro that has that general problem of battery, and the battery of the phone does not even stay at first. I used to charge my phone in the morning and I use it the whole day till the night, but now it depends on what I do with the phone, and I can use in the morning 5 p.m. the phone will really has really run down. I need to charge it again. So I don't know, the battery of the phone is just there. And for this active button, I don't know, I don't actually use the button, but most people always use it. They can put the shortcut of the camera on it, or you put any app, ringing tone, all the things you think is really interesting on it. For me, this button is not actually interesting for me, because I still use it for the normal things. The former buttons were used for, which was to mute your phone and unmute it. I don't know, in the future I might have interest in using the button more often, but for now I don't think. But if you use your button to do something good or better, you can drop a comment. And talking about the camera of this phone, the camera of this phone is really good. If you're a basic user or someone that wants to do professional YouTube, you want to shoot YouTube video with your phone, you want to vlog with your phone, bro, you are going to enjoy this phone, because you are going to have very nice pictures, very nice portrait, very accurate portrait from this phone. And the cinematic mode of this phone is really crazy, it's really good. I had some videos I shoot on this channel. If you check among my videos, I shoot with this phone, and many people were asking me the new camera that I bought, like they never knew I was shooting from the phone. I was not using my camera. So for the camera of this phone, it has very, very nice quality pictures and videos. So when you enjoy the phone if you want to do that. And for shooting raw on the phone, I tried it once and the file came out really, really large. So if you're considering using this phone and you are going to be shooting raw, no, your file will be so large. So I'll advise you to rather take the 500 gig or the 1 terabyte, because if you don't do like that, your phone is going to get full so fast. So for that one, I think Apple did a very good job for that, and I really enjoy it. And every day I take good pictures, good photos, and it's so easy to use. Anyone can just pick his phone and take good, very, very nice pictures and videos. For the zoom, I don't use the zoom often, but for a basic user like me, I enjoy the camera perfectly, and I don't have any problem using the camera. And even the night mode of the phone is really good. Like these pictures, I'm going to show you guys the pictures I took with this phone in the night, and they are appearing so good and crispy. In the night, in the day, I even shoot some portrait pictures of birds with this phone. Yeah, so if you want a good camera for pictures and videos, this is the best phone I can advise anyone to go for. And that's a short list of the things I went through while using this phone, the good part and the bad part. So for me, if you consider having a very good camera, very solid phone that have a Type-C where you can charge your laptop and your phone and save yourself some money, so I consider you to get the iPhone 15 Pro. Just the battery problem I face, I don't know if I'm the only one that faced that problem. And if you have any question on any of the things I did within the video, you can drop a comment. I'm going to answer all your comments, and follow for more tech videos on my channel, and see you on the next Vam video.